All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. MAPIA versus STARD. Whew, Sea of Fortune, new cap layout. This is my first time seeing this, so this is going to be exciting. And let's see, MAPIA bringing Ohio and Yamato, Hindenburg,
Whoop, whoop.
whoop, whoop, and Moskva, Nevsky, Petropavlovsk, double gearings, and a Shimakaze that's rocking 12-kilometer torpedoes. What do we got for STARD, Mr. Raptor?
Opposing them from the south, STARD bringing Conqueror and Yamato. I'm not sure it's possible to have two battleships so diametrically different from each other.
Right?
Salem, Marseille, and Napoli out front. And then Zath, our first 4 destroyer lineup on the day. Gearing, Kleber, Shimakaze, and Yu Yang.
Yeah, so...
That is a radar Yu Yang, in case you were wondering.
And at this point, I would expect it to be, although smoke does have its uses too. But I'll tell you, that just speaks to the level of uncertainty that this change has brought with it, right? You need that extra flexibility and extra vision that having an additional destroyer brings you. I kind of like that.
I like STARD's approach to this map already. Just what I'm seeing, right? We've run a Shimakaze and a Speed Kleber out to the west flank. The Kleber picks up the cap. The Shimakaze runs out front. He's just barely caught on Moskva radar right now. He's gonna be able to duck out of that. And then on the other flank, we've paired the gearing with we paired the radar Yu Yang with the gearing smoke. There's a lot of potential for that to be a very nasty combo when the time comes.
Yeah, speaking of nasty combos, NATO Class is getting 1-2 punched off this map already.
Oh, he's getting smacked already here. Yeah, he is. He's actually, the only reason he's lit right now is because Kokomi's radar, Moskva radar, has got him picked up there. When that radar runs out about right there, there's Nito going dark again. One more Ohio salvo falling in, though. Looks like it's going to miss.
Yeah, one hit him in the butt.
Most of it does miss.
Yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, he got that early position. But
and now they got to root him out. They got to root him out. Just like that Des Moines you saw, who was that?
Oh! Gearing a D goes down. Balduin
goodness.
Takes a torpedo from Shimakaze.
Oh, no, the Luckchuck torpedoes. That's a catastrophic loss already here for STARD. They needed that pairing to work, but now half the pair is gone.
But let's just talk for a moment about the beautiful torpedo spread. I mean, we kind of barely caught that at the end. But you know what's so great about it is this is where a Shimakaze would normally fire their torps anyways. They would expect a destroyer to be right over here on this spot. So, you know, I just can't say enough about how awesome of a salvo that was for Darrell. Oh, and here comes some deep waters on the Yamato. Nope, nothing.
Yeah, Yamato's taking some damage here early, down to about half HP already. We're only 4 minutes into this game, and actually he's under half HP, taking a tremendous amount of focus fire from one Hooper's Conqueror, as well as the Kleber and Nito's Salem back here.
Yeah, so that early pain to get in that position is working out dividends for him.
I gotta say, if STARD can off an opposing battleship this early, that would be a huge feather in their cap. They haven't done it yet, but they've made good progress.
And even if they haven't, you know what they've done? They've just made the Yamato dive an island for cover.
Yeah, they have indeed.
What?
Got to watch out for the Shimakaze. That's X100. He takes a gearing torpedo amidships over on the 2 line. Gearing, firing those torpedoes. Yep, firing those torpedoes right down his RPF indicator. I'm assuming. Let's make sure. Yep, he's got radio location finding.
Oh, yeah. Oh, COD death.
Big hits. Big hits on COD. Just noticed that. Must have been the Marseille AP.
Had been something. Oh, my God. That was... Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Now, this is my first time seeing a Marseille in King of the Sea. You said you saw it a little bit last weekend, huh?
We saw a little last weekend, mostly in a meme comp. One of the late games, Wu-Tang, who we just saw, ran an almost an entirely French lineup that included double Bourgogne and triple Marseille.
Gotcha.
So they spent a lot of time spamming HE with the Marseille.
Sure. Well, it's got a butt anchor, so I like it already.
Yep. Doku's Yamato kind of broadside now. He's not lit. They can't spot him here. And that's Galv's Yu Yang pushed well back off the cap now as well, down to about half his health. That early gearing kill really coming back to haunt STARD here. They're not able to make inroads on these caps the way that they probably would have been able to otherwise.
That's right. Now, STARD is a Brazilian team. MAPIA, I don't think they're Brazilian, but I do believe they're LATAM, correct?
I believe they are LATAM, yes, sir. I'd have to look up the name and what it stands for. Obviously, the acronym represents something. I just don't know what it is off the top of my head.
Fair enough. And if somebody in chat wants to correct us, please let us know. We want to make sure we're doing this right.
If somebody in chat knows, please share, because neither one of us knows for certain.
And Star is an important. We've cast Star so many times, and some of these names like Nido Class and Nascimento, X100.
Yep. Know those guys. Oh, the Indy just took a good hit.
And these guys are people that, even though they're down a ship right now, it's not over. They're cool, calm,
remotely.
and collected.
Nope, they can not remotely. In fact,
pull off the win.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
It's all good.
I was going to say, Doku's Yamato rotating back out of sight for a while, now coming back to the fight, back up to about half HP. He was down to 10 or 12K at one point.
Look at Nascimento and the Kleber going into B cap. Like, I'm taking this cap.
Just about to point that out. He is like, nope, screw it. Come up here and get me, fellas.
Not on top of that. Look at these torpedoes.
Oh, I like this torpedo salvo he left for the gearing.
Yeah.
That might be a little behind the gearing, though. Let's see what happens.
Some
they're
parting
gonna be behind
gifts.
him. Oh, the engine hit. Oh, the engine hit.
The engine hit.
The engine hit means these torpedoes aren't behind him
after hit
all. Oh my goodness. Losing the engine there. In fact, now Asan is flooding.
Yeah, his DCP is down for 10 more seconds.
Flooding and no engine is Asan.
5 seconds to go. He'll survive.
He
with
will.
That DCP.
But he's going to be right under 2,000, right at 2,000 HP when he does. And now STARD picks up the the C cap, excuse me, starts to narrow that gap.
Well, that just helped his adrenaline rush, assuming he has it. Actually, let's take a look.
Max adrenaline rush for that particular gearing, Zath, for sure.
Let's take a look and see. He does not have adrenaline rush.
STARD is trading health better than MAPIA is right now, Zath.
He's running one of the DOE captains.
What do you mean?
Asan is running one of the DOEs. Because he's got enhanced turret traverse as a pick.
That's an odd choice for an American destroyer that has pretty quick turret traverse.
I'm confused about this. So I was actually going to ask you, because I don't know myself. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. The press accounts that these guys all got, do they have all the captains in the game?
As far as I know, they have everything.
So why wouldn't you put Oven Chicken?
That's a good question. I might be wrong. I don't know. They might not have everything. They might only have the ones like the DOEs, as I recall, were available in the armory for coal, aren't they?
Yes.
So that might be where you pick it up, because anybody can go into the armory and spend coal to buy it. I don't know the exact details of the press accounts. I'd have to do some investigating.
Fair enough. And it is possible that's actually Halsey that's being run on the gearing.
It is.
But either way, I mean,
look at the wave of deep water torpedoes going out for Doku and Rose Petro right now. Doku's going to take 2 of these.
Oh, that wall of skill right there. Whoa.
Oh, and the Conqueror HE claims the Petro, starting on the board with a kill.
Ro just gets conquered.
Colonized, Zath. Colonized.
But yeah, that Petro, I'll tell you, I don't know.
Yeah. While we were gabbing, STARD has taken decisive control of the majority of the board here, ticking up 3 caps.
I am shocked and appalled.
It took them a while, but they were able to push these guys back off the caps. They did enough damage to Asan's gearing, who's now just getting spotted by Galves's Yang.
That's a problem.
That is a big problem. A whole bunch of torpedoes going in for Galvs. He's going to have to get out of there. He's fishing in that smoke. His radar is down for 4 seconds. He's trying to sit there.
Oh, no,
until the radar comes up.
There's the radar.
There he goes. His radar's up. He can see the gearing now, but he's only going to get a few seconds worth. Is it going to be enough?
Doku
a couple
goes
of
down.
shells will do it. It is. It's enough.
Yep, and Galvs is able to pull forward and dodge all these torpedoes coming in for him. Brilliant play there by STARD.
Indeed, STARD recovering well from the catastrophic loss of that early gearing here. Nascimento's Kleber pushing up, punishing Daryl Shimakaze, driving him back off the cap.
That's right. Reload booster is on. Oh, no. Daryl beaches just outside of Nascimento's guns. Ouch. And X100 taking out Bahai's gearing on the other side of the map.
Little bit of revenge there for the torpedo he took earlier, Zach.
That's right.
More than a little bit, because that torpedo didn't kill X100, but X100 definitely got a kill right there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Picked up on
11 minutes. 11 minutes in, everything coming up STARD since about the 2-minute mark here, Zap.
Yeah. Dexter's Hindenburg now the focus fire target, as he's going to go down very shortly.
Not just the Hindi. Watch poor Daryl Shimakaze as well.
Yep.
Sneaks away. Whew.
We got 3 minutes until STARD wins, although that's going to be a little bit quicker if Daryl dies.
The enemy is about to win.
STARD basically falling upon this team like piranhas at this stage, smelling blood in the water, pushing up, being very aggressive. Probably in a position where they don't have to be afraid to take losses right now either, Zap.
Speaking
if
of...
they lose a ship,
Well, you mentioned that. As you can see here, Flores' Yamato is set in a kiting away position from Russio's Ohio. That's almost funny. But look at Lord Lawrence Marseille. I mean, he's in a perfect position to just hit W and get broadsides on Russio's Ohio in a few moments.
Flores was here for that shot on the Nevsky, which he gets.
Yes. Brilliant salvo there.
And Nito pushing the Moskva here with his teammates coming in from the other direction. Too many shells falling on Kokomi. He goes out.
That's right.
900 points now for STARD. 60 seconds on the timer.
Yeah,
pretty much all over. But faster than that, because now Daryl's spotted. Nascimento running him
about to get a time extension, though. Nope.
No, we aren't. 2 quick kills.
I got 20 seconds.
Not 2 quick. That was the kill. They didn't get. Oh, you're seeing. If Flores dies in the next 10 seconds, it would be a time extension.
That's right.
True.
It looked like it was going to happen. I don't think it is, so I'm getting set for my death pick.
Nope, doesn't look like it's going to happen. STARD's going to sneak away with the only ship they lost to a Lutchuk Shimakaze torpedo in the opening minutes of the match.
Yes, cool, calm, and collected. Wow.
Okay, so my chat is telling me MAPIA is a Filipino clan.
Oh.
Mostly Filipino-American.
Okay, great.
That's awesome.
Good to know.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
We learn new things, guys.
That's badass.
That is awesome.
I love it. I love seeing more and more international teams signing up for King of the Sea on NA. Certainly you and I have talked many times about what an amazing breath of fresh air so many of the Latin American teams, whether they're Brazilian or Argentinian, Chilean, whether it's South America or Central America, they bring such a great feel to the tournament, and now we're starting to see even more. I love it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.